Me and the terms of those events by modification run. About to go back today, but you guys still gotta get a Taco Titan, so I'm about to post that right now. But I have to do it outside because people are inside talking. And I don't want them to pick it on the mic. So this is episode 15 of Attack on Titan, and it's gonna be a really exciting episode. I recorded right there on vacation as well. Yeah, there's a car, really a car right there. So yeah, I'm in a different thing right now. We'll be back in the normal setup next time. So without further ado, let's go. Forgot to mention this while recording, but the audio might be a little bit funky because I forgot to record the audio. So yeah, story of my life.
You're all cowards!
Ugh.
Shut up and put all your faith in me!
Oh yeah, very Levi. Oh, that sound is gonna be so annoying during editing. Holy shit! I was annoying when we editing fixing. This shit's like going on in the background noise.
So it was that Eren became a ward of the Scout Regiment and key to their planned mission beyond the wall.
A proper royal residence once upon a time, and more recently, our former headquarters. Fancy, yes, but absurdly impractical once the Scouts got down to business. Much too far removed from either river or wall.
Okay, then.
This was the early days for us, you understand. Hopes soared high. Now, this opulent bauble is little more than a holding cell. The place where we store our newest toy.
Okay.
I'm done with the upstairs, sir. If I may ask, Captain, where will I be expected to sleep?
Your sleeping quarters are in the cellar.
The cellar? But sir, again?
Our safest option. Your abilities are far from being under control.
Okay, that makes sense, actually.
You might go Titan in your sleep. One of the conditions of my having you in custody at all is that I keep you under strict security.
Whoa,
morning,
damn.
noon, and night. While we're in Dreamland, you're in restraints. That's the rule.
Okay, then.
I'll check your work. Take over here. I want it spotless.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Eren, try not to look so discouraged. Sorry, I hope you don't mind me calling you Eren. I noticed the captain doesn't. Well, he pretty much sets the tone for the rest of us.
Alright.
Whatever. It's just that well, did I really look discouraged, or were you just saying that?
Everyone reacts that way. Up close and personal, Captain Levi doesn't seem much like the hero he's cracked up to be. For one thing, he's a lot shorter. Bit on the temperamental side, too. Not exactly imbued with what you'd call the social graces.
Yeah, I can definitely
I'm
tell.
put off by the seriousness. He's so dead earnest about following the higher-ups' rules.
Let me guess, you think strength means living by your own rules, flouting everyone else's.
Oh.
He didn't strike me as the type to take orders.
Time was he would have lived up to your expectations. That's what I understand anyway. I don't have the details. Story goes he was quite the rogue before joining the Scouts. A high roller in the capital's black market.
How the hell did he...
No clue. Folks talk, but who knows what really brought him here, right? The most popular version involves Erwin.
That is a good story to know, though. Well, like, when...
Screaming.
The commander?
What's going on?
Sir!
Your cleaning is lamentable. Back upstairs, now.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm tired.
It's safe to assume our standing orders will stretch into next week. Word through the grapevine is we're gearing up for a big mission a month from now. One where a bunch of wet behind-the-ears graduates are slated to be our main backup.
That can't be right. Why do something like that? The cadets have been through enough with the last Titan attack. Why subject them to that kind of danger again?
You have to wonder how many of those snivel drop runs peed themselves.
Surely this can't be the case.
Mission planning isn't my responsibility. But it is Erwin's. And you can bet the man's obsessed over every angle.
That's the truth. Especially given how unique the situation is. Consider how many people died on the path to taking back Walmaria. Then hope comes in a form no one expected. One that we're not even entirely sure how to deal with.
But we're not dealing with something dangerous, though.
Most of us still find it hard to believe. So how does it work, this whole changing into a Titan trick? Really?
Wish I could tell you, but the fact is my memory's not clear. Guess it's kind of like being in a trance. I do know the trigger seems to be hurting myself in some way, like biting my hand. Wait, why do I know that, but nothing else?
You're
Yeah,
not
that
going
is
to get
weird.
anything out of him, apart from what the scribblers have laid out in the reports. Not that you know who
He
will
has
go
no,
at it.
bro. If he has no good memory, he has no good memory.
You're lucky to come out of it alive if that one lays into you. Of course, it's only a matter of time.
Who are you talking about?
I'm so sorry. Good evening, Team Levi. How is Castle
evening.
Life treating everyone?
You're too early.
Am I? Suppose I couldn't help myself.
Section Commander Hanji?
Hello, Aaron. In the event you haven't pieced it together yet, it's my job to spearhead the Scout Regiment's research efforts. Essentially, I poke and prod our captive Titan specimens. I'd very much like your help.
My help? In what way?
Yeah.
Like, what would I have to do?
Join me, of course, on a quest of scientific discovery.
Well, I'm happy to help, except I'm afraid it's not up to me. I'm under
That's
close
true.
restrictions by order of the higher-ups, you see.
Levi, what's on the docket for him tomorrow?
Clearing out all the weeds?
Excellent, then. It's cinched. Young man, tomorrow will be grand.
Alright. No, it's too
Just
fast,
so
but
I'm clear,
okay.
What exactly will I be doing? Are you running experiments or something?
Idiot, shut up.
I knew it. You possess a singular
Yeah, she talks.
mind.
I'm not gonna say editing is Asha. I don't want to say editing is Asha, but she talks way too much. I can tell why everyone loves because she talks way too much.
Good friend, if you insist. Why not lay it all on the table? I intend to get better acquainted with the Titans we looked upon in trust.
I can still hear the song, bro.
As a scientist, naturally I started with a standard battery of tests we conduct on all such captures. Hello, beautiful.
Oh,
First,
Oh, yeah,
was
they got the
attempt
two
at
Titans.
communication. How are we feeling? Do you have a name? Are you in pain?
Section Commander, you're too close!
Hi there. Lovely weather, don't you think? Are you hungry? Woohoo! That was close!
That's what I've been trying to tell you!
she does not
Sadly,
care.
my findings were
She's like,
consistent with all
she's
other
like
past
always
tests.
happy every time. No sadness at all for her.
Possible. That said, my time spent in intimate proximity to these creatures did indeed help me cope with the tediousness of day-to-day tasks. Once upon a time, many centuries ago now, there lived a vicious tribe of cannibals. You may think I'm speaking of your kind, but in fact, these cannibals were human. They would maraud unwary travelers near their
Man.
caves. Their ruthless palate did not discriminate between merchant and clergyman, highborn or low. Valuables were taken, flesh feasted upon.
We gotta go through this again? Her naming scheme is so weird.
Yeah. What did she end up going with last time?
It was Chikatilo and Albert.
In the end, these
I don't know, but
cannibals
all we know,
subsisted on
she's always
human
gonna
meat
talk.
for 25
A
years.
lot.
give or take.
for
Historians
nothing.
suspect they killed somewhere around 500 people during that time. That's probably more victims than the two of you have gorged on combined. They don't require food or water to survive. They possess vocal organs but have absolutely no need to breathe. The only thing
Oh,
their bodies
okay, I thought they
metabolize
need to
into
breathe,
energy is
okay.
sunlight. Every Titan may have a different threshold for sunlight withdrawal, so I have to be careful. Don't want them dying on me, you know.
Oh, so
Several
they do
have
die.
passed
Oh,
on
so they.
chiseled
Oh, so they
bones
can
to
die
air,
from
sad
sunlight.
to say.
Okay.
Two in particular perished of decapitation when we accidentally struck the soft spot. Poor devils. Chikatilo and Albert, their names were. Such adorable ear-to-ear smiles. What I did to them is terrible. It haunts me.
I don't want to yawn, but
I mustn't let
it
that
is
happen
dragging.
again. I couldn't bear it.
Yeah, no. Sure.
That's perfect. That's what I would say.
Carry it on! Physical contact with them was the next obvious step because I simply had to know whether or not they experienced pain as you or I!
Boy, it isn't necessary for you to scream, Section
I can't do this and not scream, damn you! Look at him! He's in absolute agony! My poor Bean! I'm so sorry! Hang in there! It was the only way to learn if they had any weaknesses, apart from their names, you see.
Holy shit, that was disturbing.
Sonny? Sweet pea, I've skewered you straight through the heart. Does it not hurt, dear? Don't you feel that? Sonny was more, shall we say, introverted than his counterpart. If he felt pain, he was unwilling to show it. Go on! Talk to me!
Damn.
For the love of God, stand clear!
You almost got me that time, didn't you, darling?
You want your head
See,
chopped off?
okay.
Sonny's range of expression is somewhat limited, I think. The only things he knows to do are lunge and bite.
Commander, all due respect. But how can you be so lighthearted about them?
Yeah.
You talk like they're badly behaved pets.
Yeah.
It's just, they're the single greatest threat mankind has ever faced. They've nearly driven us to extinction. You're a scout. You know that. You've seen them in action countless times.
True. In fact, more than my fair share of friends have died in the jaws of a Titan right in front of me.
Ooh.
When I first became a scout, I fought them out of pure white-hot hatred. But one day, I came to a realization. I'd kicked the severed head of a 3-meter Titan out of spite. It weighed next to
Out of spite of what?
might as well have been a feather. In the realm of improbability, that fact would seem to rank fairly high. Their utter strength argues against it.
Huh?
And such was the case with every Titan. Contrary to the appearance of density and great mass, the severed limbs were light as tree bark. I've been given to understand that when you transform, your Titan body materializes as if out of thin air. It's so bizarre.
Okay.
In fact, the only way I can think to describe it is to say their appearance stands in sharp contrast to their true substance.
So the arm and the head are light as hell, but the arms and legs are not weak.
We need a fresh strategy, one guided by knowledge, a whole new way of looking at the enemy. Of course, it could be a complete waste of time. Still, though, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I can keep my arm.
Joining the Scouts has been an eye-opener. Shock after shock. And it's not just Section Commander Hanji. Everyone here's a little off. It's like I've wandered into a sanctuary for crackpots.
Yep.
But they're striving for change. That's been the appeal of the Scouts all along, right? Commander Hanji, if you don't mind, I think I should hear about these experiments in greater detail.
What? Really?
Yes, I want to know everything.
Oh my god.
If I'm going to help you tomorrow, I'll need it.
Ah, good point. Well, I might have glossed over one or two important details. Right, full disclosure then! We may be here a while.
Good.
I ought to start from our first captured Titan. That was the birth of my first hypothesis, you see.
Oh, they talked so long, now it's morning.
The experiment yielded nothing of positive value. But listen to me rambling on. I'm sure you surmised all this from your training. They did cover this stuff, right?
Yes, they did. Every last bit.
Great!
Section Commander Hanji, come quickly! The test subjects! They're dead! Both of them killed!
Oh my god. She's definitely gonna be devastated.
Sonny! Bean! How could this happen? Someone tell me this isn't real!
Is this a soldier's work?
Yeah, but they haven't pegged the one responsible yet. They were killed just before dawn, apparently. By the time the guards got here, the bastard cleared out on ODM gear.
It might be Levi. It might be Levi.
About the guards.
It might be Levi. Cause Levi and Yurt is left, but Levi is the only one who could do it.
How did it happen?
Let it go. This is a matter for the military police.
Yes, sir.
What is it you think you see? Who do you think the real enemy is here? Ignore me. Loaded question.
It was definitely Levi 100% who did that. Or him, maybe. Hope you guys enjoyed the 15 minutes. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Say goodbye.